Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray?
Oh, not my nasty motherfucker.
Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived like slaves, there was this injustice, and people that were acting like they all too good. There was a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said.
You really thought we was about to spit this whole verse? No. Hello, friends. Nice. Welcome to I Hope This Don't Get Me in Trouble. I am Pop.
I am Courtney.
I call her Kearns.
Kearns, Pop Kearns. Kearns me Gurns.
Don't be confused. She's been Kearns McGurns.
I'm going to have some OJ.
Since I was like 11. So.
Such a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Whew, boy, do we know how to keep a friend.
What's up, girl? How you doing, girl?
What's up, girl? Happy today.
Happy today. Happy podcasting.
And it's our second podcast.
It is.
Are we going to say that every time?
We're not going to say that every time. Because what if the episodes don't come in order? Whatever.
What if we get to like episode 92 and we're like, it's our 92nd podcast?
Fuck it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to talk about not that.
Okay, fine.
Black Twitter. What you got for me? Because you're the expert.
Firstly, yeah, because as I said last time, Portia doesn't have a Twitter. Whatever. Firstly, let's just give a big, warm, happy belated birthday to Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, sing the Stevie Wonder version.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I can sing it like Uncle Henry. Happy birthday.
Include it. You got to shake your head. Let's go.
If you don't watch the video, you're missing quality. Happy birthday to you. Ha. Ooh, that's a lot.
I don't know why I need to say ha every time.
Happy birthday, Nipsey.
Nipsey, the late, great Nipsey Hussle.
The late and the great. 35
years old.
Just wanted to start that off.
I can't believe that. Anyway,
yeah.
Lauren London said he is a walking giant. He was a walking giant on this earth. Definitely made a large impact on everybody, especially in LA out here. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the Leos. Is it Leo season?
I think so. I don't know much about them, though.
Okay.
But happy birthday to y'all.
Lion. That's all I know. Lion. Liars.
No.
Okay, well, it just rhymed, or it went together. I don't.
It's probably true.
They're all liars.
Right, okay. Kick us off, friend.
Hey, guys, I'm going to kick us off. So, with other places other than LA opening back up, because we're still shut the fuck down. Nothing's happening.
All the way down.
There have been talks, of course, of all the sports coming back. So you've got NBA, they're in the bubble in Orlando, and all the hoes is in the bubble with them.
All the hoes in the bubble.
In Orlando. And you've got NFL. Now, sorry, my ear itches.
Get that.
Anyway, last week, rookie, so they're all like in these hotels. They're quarantined to these hotels during training as to like not get anybody infected. So they're not allowed to be around their family. They're not allowed to be around their friends. So you've got the Seahawks team. They're in their hotel. You got rookie cornerback. Now, I don't know how to say his first name. I'm going to assume it's Kima.
Butcher it.
Kima.
Yeah.
Kima.
Kima. His mom ain't try him like that. His name Kima.
You know these black ladies. Kima Severin was released from the dang team because he tried to sneak a woman into his room at the hotel, and the hotel caught the footages. And the funny part was he tried to sneak her in quote unquote Seahawks, like a disguise, like Seahawk paraphernalia.
Initially, I thought, well, how big is the bitch that she came in looking like a pro athlete?
I think that's why the jig was up, because she wasn't a big bitch at all.
Be specific.
In fact, she was a petite, fairy-like white woman.
She was Caucasian.
A woman of Caucasian descent. And y'all, he risked
probably normal sized.
He probably 5'2".
Not at all like a big ass
linebacker
or whatever the fuck they have on those teams.
I think when he tried to sneak her in, I think all she had on was like a sweatshirt. Like,
this is just not.
that's not a disguise.
It's just not.
Like,
It's not a disguise.
but people on Twitter were comparing it to, if you haven't seen Scary Movie, you're too young, don't listen to the podcast.
Don't.
We're talking about shit that you should not be listening to. But
Exactly.
in Scary Movie, when Brenda, played by Regina Hall, is that her last name?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you always mix up the Halls and the Kings?
I do.
Always.
My God.
It's Hall.
The funny one.
Yeah.
When Regina Hall dresses up in his football gear because he's gay.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to have sex with her, but then when she puts on his football gear, he wants to have sex with her.
Ready to go.
Yeah, and they've compared it to that, shoulder pads and all of that. But I think the lady just had on a goddamn Seahawks sweater. And
Hoodie.
if you're listening to this, you will not get to see this, but Portia has
What?
a photo.
Of said.
Oh my God.
Let me zoom in.
Of said white woman.
You can't really see.
Let me put the influencer hands behind it. This is for the video. There's a glare. Should I walk up there?
You can see what she looked like.
Google it, okay? It's all
regular
over the
degular.
Google. It's all
She's
over
a
Twitter.
regular degular. She looks like a nice girl. She looks like she's probably lying to her parents about liking niggas. I don't know. You know,
Well, and it's going to come down to this. She got that man fired.
yeah.
They're not ever going to blame it on him. She got that man fired. Like, so would you risk it all for a white woman?
First, let me ask you this. Do you think that it was fair punishment
No.
for him to be released?
No.
You don't?
No. Okay, well, if it was regular season, this is what they do all the time. Mm-hmm. They sneak bitches in.
Yeah.
Constantly. They go to these new cities, they sneak bitches in.
Whoremongering.
Whoremongering.
Got it.
Of the worst kind.
Okay.
But I guess because it's Rona,
Because it's Rona.
and he did put people at risk.
Honestly, these football players have been talking about for a while how the NFL really don't give a shit about them.
They don't.
And I think this was, the NFL's way of saying, no, we do care.
Okay.
We care so much. It's a fly.
Okay.
It's a fly.
Oh my God.
And it's a disaster. I think this was the league's way of saying, no, we do care.
Mm-hmm.
We care so much about your safety. We're going to cut this little brown boy. We're going to cut him. They had to make an example out of him.
I hate that it had to be him because I bet
really
he's
do.
a bang-up cornerback.
Yeah.
I don't really know if he is.
I don't know anything
But
about anything.
The NFL don't care, child. They don't care about none of these
Well,
people.
that was their way of saying that they do care. Is if you try to sneak you some cat.
And you know what else I think it was about? They're trying to look strict for, I don't know who it is, the CDC or whoever it is, because they are really trying to get this NFL season going. And they're not going to be able to do it.
It's washed. They just need to calm it down.
It's a wash. Okay, if there was no Chella, there needs to be no NFL.
No Chella. Isn't Chella supposed to be coming in like
October.
You think that's going to happen?
No.
There's a lot of distractions today. There's lint in
I'm
the
easily
air.
distracted
It's
today.
dust, bitch. It's like 150 degrees in Los Angeles.
Y'all.
I'm hot.
No lie. In the valley, it was 108 degrees.
Yeah, that's trash.
What
My
the
titties were sweating.
My titties are always
Not
sweating.
I was gonna say my titties are usually sweating. Because they're big and they're just kind of in
They're
the way.
hefty.
They're hefty.
They're hefty.
They're hefty.
My
Hefty,
vagina.
hefty.
I rode my bike yesterday to
Don't you
a
hate
workout.
cat sweat?
Before I even started the
But it's
workout, my
okay.
cat was sweating.
But you were going
And
to.
you have that triangle bit of like sweat
Oh,
line where
I
people
would've
can
been
see
talking
the
about
shape of your
you.
vagina.
I hate that.
They can see my fat cat,
Ew.
my pissy, my wet ass piss.
Your wop. Sweaty wop.
Sweaty wop.
Yeah, that's why it's wet.
Yeah.
Sweat.
But I really think that one, they're trying to make an example. They claim he was, putting the teammates at risk. Maybe he was. Maybe this white girl's
You
carrying
got to
the
risk it for the
covoid.
biscuit sometimes. You can't
This was not the biscuit to risk it for.
It was how she might have that wop.
No.
She looks like a nice, wholesome girl.
She looks like one of those girls who went through a really bad emo Zoomies hot topic phase.
kind of phase and came out of it on the side of the niggers. And I get it.
Like, girl, you know what? Let me not talk about this nice young lady. Like, she is getting to that bag, and I feel you, girl. Get to that bag.
Ain't no bag no more. He got cut.
Oof.
He was Rick,
She should have stayed at home.
He hadn't made his check yet. They literally could have screwed anywhere.
Any other place. Well, are they on, like, lockdown? Could he not leave?
I don't know.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't.
A little cat just ain't worth it. Now you done lost the bag. The family gonna be mad at you.
Like, you just acting like you just couldn't jerk off.
And you could have. Call her on FaceTime.
For sure could
Call
have.
her on FaceTime. Technologies exist.
Yeah.
But whatever. Now he's cut. Hopefully some other team will pick him up.
So I will say this.
What will you say?
So as you know,
Okay.
boxers typically, they don't have sex during training camp,
I
which
know
could be
that.
anywhere from like 8 to 10 weeks, which is a long ass motherfucking time.
It's over 2 months.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah.
We don't go the whole time. I think we cut it off at like 4 weeks.
Okay.
Once we get to like 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in, we're like, okay, we got to stop fucking around.
Are you saying that you have sex while
yes.
your boxer husband is in camp?
Yeah, but then of course, once we're like
Once
5
you get
weeks out,
closer, yeah.
5 weeks out, he's like, okay, bitch, you got to stay away from me.
Yeah.
But he's never here anyway. But when we lived in Florida, and granted, Winter Haven was still at least an hour away, I'd
was.
hop in that fucking Scion, Corvette, Tiburon, whatever little
Whichever
car I could
vehicle
get
was accessible.
my hands on. And I was on the way. He literally used to sneak out of his house.
To go have
Mind
sex.
you, he's like 20.
A grown-ass man.
8
Grown
years
ass
old.
man.
Sneak out of his house and we like do it in the car. Also,
Yeah,
I
why
really hope
didn't-
my mom doesn't watch any of my podcasts.
She is. Hey, Miss T.
Please don't.
Your child used to get it in the car.
Mind your business, mom.
But maybe they don't have cars. I mean, I guess that he could have rented a car. There's just so many avenues when you're rich. I don't want to hear it.
I just think that you could also just kind of wait. I
He
feel like
could've.
you could wait.
He could've.
And then once things get started, it's kind of just like when something first starts, you don't want to set off any triggers. You just don't want to do anything stupid.
alarms.
And then when everybody's used to the flow of things and you figure out how you can sneak out, it was just too risky.
It was
it's
too
the beginning,
risky.
bitch. Like,
Clearly,
what are you doing?
it was too risky because it cost him his position on
Yeah,
the Seattle
he's-
Seahawks.
He's burnt.
Is that
She's
where that
burnt.
is?
It just
Seattle?
wasn't. I don't know anything about it.
I think that's it. Seattle Seahawks.
Are you just going by the colors? I don't know anything about football.
Usually, no,
You know quite a bit.
you guys, is it the Seattle Seahawks?
Doesn't matter. He got cut. We won't be
Doesn't
seeing
matter.
him. But I will be praying for him and that nice young lady.
That y'all, Twitter said that he put Russell Wilson at risk, which indirectly put Sierra at risk, which put Future at risk.
Which put Deacon Nevadius.
At risk.
At
And you
risk.
know from the last episode that we cannot have him at risk. We are Future fans.
Protect Nevadius.
Toxic or none.
And Sierra. Because, I mean, she's super.
we love her.
She was preggers. No, she just had her baby.
She had win.
So I'm guessing you don't like the name. You're not a fan of the name?
You like that name?
No. I don't get it. How's it spelled?
W-I-N, bitch.
Oh, bitch. All I do is win.
It could have been cute. W-Y-N-N. That could have been cute.
But that's like
That's very
the
Caucasian.
fucking hotel in Vegas.
It is. I don't know how I feel about the name Win. It's not my business to feel anyway about it because my child ain't named that, and my child will.
You're going to
not.
name your kid something so white.
Maybe
Don't tell them what it is.
I
I think
won't.
they're cute names, though.
they are really
But
cute names, but y'all be stealing, so I can't tell y'all.
They be stealing. Don't ever tell anybody your baby's name. They steal.
People are out to get your names because
Yeah.
people can't think of their own baby names, and I don't know how in this day and age because you can name your kid whatever the fuck
Anything.
you want. There's a child named Apple,
There is.
real life,
Apple.
and Shathid. I don't know if that's
Who's-
real.
What is that?
Shathid, it's spelled like shithead. S-H-I-T.
Moving on, Courtney. What else is happening on Black Twitter? Because I'm not dealing with that shit at all.
You guys, we are so tangential. Okay.
Tangential. My girl's vocabulary
That's
has
a normal
always
word.
been.
It's
That
not
is in no way say it again.
tangential.
That's not a normal word.
It means to go off on a tangent.
I'm a stupid American.
No, she's not. She's so
Apparently.
smart.
Apparently, 'cause that's just not a normal
I just
word.
read a lot.
You do.
Well, not as of late, but
Right.
not that you guys asked, but I'm reading Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus right now.
Really?
I never read self-help.
How's that going?
Really good, you know?
Is it helping you?
No, it's not helping. I mean,
Self-help, bitch. I thought it was supposed to
it
help.
is helpful, I guess, but I don't have anywhere to apply it. So
Okay.
moving right along to a show that me and Portia and Twitter have all been watching religiously.
Seriously, I cannot tell you how much.
We've been watching this for years.
See, Courtney's not like a big TV watcher.
I'm not.
I am a TV watcher.
She loves TV, y'all.
Like, my vice is trashy reality TV.
And yeah, it's very specific. She likes
Trash.
reality television.
I like reality trash.
Yeah.
Like,
and
when I lived by myself, I used to get off work. I would come home, pour a glass of wine, get my Postmates, and I would just watch.
Get her Postmates, y'all. She would Postmate from around the corner.
I worked at a restaurant, and I would get Postmates. I would
from
not
a
bring
restaurant
anything
around
home.
the corner.
It was bad. Like, show after show. I'm teen mom.
She recorded
Housewives.
them. She used to DVR them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this particular show, which Courtney loves, and I love that we have this in common because she really only watches 2 shows, and that is Atlanta Housewives.
Yes.
And
This show.
Marriage Boot Camp.
Marriage Boot Camp Celebrity Edition.
Celebrity Edition.
Is it like Hip Hop Edition?
It's Hip Hop Edition.
I hate when they call it that, though.
But that just means like...
Black people.
Yeah.
Black people.
Which I'm liking.
And Hennessy.
I'm liking a lot, actually.
I love it.
It has just gotten more black.
Can we talk about what happened to the lady? Because there's just Dr. Ish now. What was her name?
Dr. V.
Where is she? They just thought they were going to get rid of us.
I hated her voice. I hated it. You have to. What did she used to say? She was like, you have to dig deep. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? You fucking weirdo.
She really wanted you to understand.
Those lips were plumped.
Ugh.
That face was snatched.
They thought they were going to take her away and us not question where she went.
I'm not questioning it. You're the only...
I think...
All I need is Dr. Ish and Judge Lynn Tola.
I think she went to prison.
You think so? No. I think that they just wanted something a little more authentically black.
Yeah,
and just
for Celebrity
stop
Hip Hop Edition.
wagging your fingers at these black people, white lady. That couldn't have been, I don't know. I
bet you it was, because now the only 2 people on there are black.
Yeah.
Toller.
And they talk about black things.
All the time.
Yeah.
Doctor.
So anyways, what happened?
Okay, so if you've been watching...
Which you should be watching.
Which you should be, because it's
Oh my
so
God,
effing good. It's on WeTV.
It's so good. You guys gotta
What
watch
days
it.
does it come on? Thursday?
Thursdays, girl.
Thursday. I watch it on the Spectrum TV app, so I don't know what day
That's
it comes
how
on.
little TV she watches. She watches it on an app.
I watch everything on streaming. So if you've been watching, one of the couples that is on there is Tahiri. Everyone knows her as Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend, which, by the way, she fucking hates, but like... Give us something else to know you for then, girl.
Yeah, other than just being thick and aggressive.
And Dominican.
Because she is thick.
She is thicker than we've ever seen her before.
And she is aggressive.
You've got Tahiri and you've got her companion, Vado. And
Literally know nothing about Vado.
I didn't know he was like a rapper.
Hold on. Shush. We're going to find it right now.
Okay.
Just tell him I'm going to find it.
We're going to find information about Vado as we speak. But... his name stands for like violence and drugs.
Oh God.
My God.
My God.
Anyway, you've got Tahiri and Vado.
Bitch, Diplomat Records. Oh, he been out here.
He's been out
I'm
here.
sorry.
He's been out here.
Yeah.
So if you know anything about Tahiri, you know that she is aggressive. I mean...
spicy. Let's call her spicy.
Okay, let's call her spicy.
She's spicy.
She's Dominican. That's all you need to know.
She's spicy.
Okay, so she's very in your face, say what she has to say. Not only that, though, it could be kind of triggering. Anyway, let me not insert my opinion into it before we bring up the situation. She and Vado had an argument because they had this exercise where if your partner is doing one of the things on this private list that only you could see, you get to shock them. And Vado
that sounds like a lot of fun.
It does. As a matter of fact, I kept like bringing it up after. I was like, I could have shocked you for this.
Wow.
To my...
so petty. To
Yeah.
your what?
You know.
Let us in.
To my little...
To your what, sis?
To my little... Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
So... Tahiri was so upset that he was shocking her. She said he was doing it out of spite. And she launched 2...
He wasn't, by the way.
He wasn't. Everything was on the list.
She was real deal doing the stuff that, like...
on the list. We know
was
that
on the
as
list.
viewers, though.
But she didn't know.
And she was
She was pissed.
cheesed off.
It made me feel like that little shock probably really hurt.
I bet you it didn't, though.
Okay.
I feel like she was just mad because
She ain't know what was on that list.
she just, like, sparks me as someone who feels like she be right all the time.
Oh, when's her birthday?
Because she is smart.
She seems so logical.
She is.
That's why I'm like, I don't understand, which is why I know why her and Joe were together for so long, is because they probably just sat there and just out logicked each other all day.
Oh my God,
like just
Joe,
sat there and really fucking
I could
debated
never
all
date
day
Joe
long.
Budden.
It'd be like dating my brother Marcus.
Oh, it would exactly
Marcus
like
got
dating
an
Marcus.
opinion, bitch, and you about to hear it.
And she's the same. You're gonna hear her opinion. Anyway, Portia's looking up her birthday.
May 5th. What's
She's
that?
a Gemini, I think. Is that Gemini?
I don't know. Y'all crazy if she
Girl,
is.
you need to calm down.
Woo.
She's a Taurus.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Taurus. Cinco de Mayo. I have a friend whose birthday's on that day. Hey, Deja. Shout out, Deja.
Okay.
Anyway, she launches 2 green apples at his face, y'all. Like, and that's just what we saw. We don't know what actually happened.
Now, she did say that she was playing. She said that she was kidding. She did. She said that she was playing, that she wasn't even serious. She was laughing when she did it. But they're apples.
She launched them.
She's got an arm, too.
Y'all, playing is like, anyway, she launched them. She drew her hand back.
Cocked back.
Not just 1 apple. 2 apples.
2.
Multiple apples.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
And so after that, they go to their like little round table discussion that they do at night with all the
Which could have been
couples.
minutes later, hours later. We don't know. Either way, it really settled the fuck
It was
down.
after the commercial.
And they sit down and they're having a conversation. And it was her turn to speak about the exercise. And she goes to say, girl, I don't even know what she said. It don't even really matter what she said.
She said that he makes her look aggressive all the time.
She said he makes her look aggressive. Anyways, he gets up and he grabs her.
You can demonstrate on me if you
I'm
need.
not going to do it. I'm not going to get up. He gets up. He grabs her by the collar of her clothes. It looked like he was choking her out. Full on looked like he was choking her out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he did. Mm-hmm. But either way, it was just some abusive ass
behavior.
It was a lot. And everybody was just like jaw to the floor. Shocked.
No one got up.
No one got up, first of all. Nor man,
no
woman, nor child.
Just Dr. Ish.
Nobody got up except for Dr. Ish.
All the elephants in the room stayed sitting.
And security. And the switch went off and he literally it was like he lost it.
He lost it.
He lost it.
And everyone, after the fact, he got thrown out of the house, not out of the program.
Yeah, he got thrown out of the house.
He had to go live in a hotel because they were all like fearful for Tahiri, even though she said he's never behaved like that with her before, which was kind of like...
It just looked really bad because it was like all the cameras were there. He almost looked like too comfortable. Like when you just see somebody lose it like that.
In front of everyone.
In front of everyone.
So either he had to be like super comfortable, had done it before.
Right.
Or he was just really... or she must have hit him really hard with those apples. Now, Tahiri says that she was so calm because, as we all know, it's been all over the tabs. Joe... used to beat her up.
She said that?
She said he broke her ribs.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
She said him specifically. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it until...
I didn't know that.
She said Joe broke her
Come
ribs.
on, Joe.
Busted her lip.
Come on, Joe. What's really going on?
I don't know. I don't know how you can be that mad at anyone that you break someone's ribs. But...
Because it'd be hard for you, bitch. Your dainty ass.
I could break somebody's ribs.
If you're just a nigga and you're just mad, you probably could.
What are you that mad about, though?
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't. So that was the topic of conversation. In the house, everyone was going back and forth like, oh, but Tahiri threw an apple at him. And, you know, he was talking to Dr. Ish. Vado was talking to Dr. Ish. And he was like, she did this to me. You didn't even see. She did that to me. And basically he was saying there's no
excuse for it.
To hit a woman.
And because things had literally calmed down. It was like he was raging from what had happened earlier.
I feel like
and
they cut it like somebody had to be still talking to him about it.
Yeah.
You know how
he
they
was
have
so
like,
mad.
He literally just jumped out of his seat.
Let me tell you the most disturbing thing about that is.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you've ever had anybody get physical with you.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
Right? Long ago.
Okay.
He's nothing. Long ago.
Yes.
Not like that. Like
Right.
he wasn't like kicking my ass or anything.
Right.
But it's just something where like men, when they do things like that, because Vado is standing behind the fact that he did not hit her.
Yeah, he is.
And he did not choke her, but he was overly aggressive and just using excessive force. Like he was just doing too much. And sometimes niggas really feel like if they shake you, it's okay. If they push you, it's okay.
They didn't hit you.
They didn't hit you. You know what I'm saying? If they just move you out the way, but
forcefully,
like really forcefully, then it's okay. And I think the judge said something really interesting is that in our culture, in just subcultures, like it's acceptable. It's like a certain level of violence that's acceptable. And that is the level that's acceptable because as you can see, when it happened, my girl was fucking stone faced. Like she wasn't scared. Like it was nothing.
She wasn't. She said
and
she
then
wasn't
had
scared.
it not happened in front of the cameras, like if that had happened at home, which I'm sure it has,
right,
they probably would have just moved on.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you got a little rough. And then just moved the fuck on. But like the most disturbing thing is he looked like he wanted to hit her.
He did.
Like he wanted to be.
He absolutely did.
Yeah, it was scary.
It brings me though to question, because I have, not proud of it, but I have been.
I am. I'm kidding.
I've been aggressive before with other people, with another man.
Tell us about it,
no,
friend.
I don't think I will.
Tell us about it. I want to know a little
You
more.
guys, I had to pray that spirit off of me, okay? Because
you was throwing hands?
What?
You didn't throw
Bitch,
hands.
I was giving that nigga the business.
You in his mouth?
Bitch. I went that nigga mouth, bitch.
You was stupid.
I never used to. Okay, so me and my ex would get into.
Bitch, it is hot.
It's hot, y'all. I'm ready to undress. It's fine.
My Lord.
Me and my ex would get into arguments, and
arguments.
honestly, y'all, I would see fucking red. Okay, and he had these really, really long dreads, and I would just grab him and drag him.
You did not drag that man.
We would be sitting in the bed, and I would grab him by his dreads and wrap them around my hand and yank him off of the bed.
You are an animal.
I am.
Courtney.
I told you I had to pray that spirit off of me, girl. I had to.
See, I ain't gonna lie, I done went in somebody's mouth a couple times, but listen, if he were here to tell the story himself, which he is right upstairs.
Okay, first of all.
He will tell you that the news that I had just received warranted a cute
his
little
mouth
slap.
to be gone
Because
in.
honestly, like, what am I really doing? Nothing. It is offensive. You're not supposed to hit people, and he really could have hauled off on me, and he could have killed me.
But he wasn't going on.
But he ain't finna do that. But
I think I've been choked before. See, and to your point.
See how you forgot about it?
See, to your point.
He's like, I think I've been choked before. I don't know. Wasn't a big deal.
What we call.
I asked you if you had been abused before, and she couldn't even recall. She didn't even know. I haven't, but I think I've been choked before. Is that abuse?
Yes.
Yeah, bitch, it's kind of abuse.
But it's our acceptable subculture abuse.
Yeah, that's trash, though.
It is trash. And
it's also trash that our abuse is acceptable.
It is. And that's another point we want to raise. Is it okay for women to beat up men?
No, it's not okay.
And not suffer any consequences.
It's not okay. It's just not okay.
So what is the woman's consequences? Because we already know it's not okay for the man to retaliate. He cannot hit her back. So what the fuck is gonna stop her from putting? The only thing that stopped me from putting my hands on my nigga was literally me wanting to stop putting my hands on my nigga.
Right.
And I had to go to God.
I had to take it to the kingdom.
Had to take it to my Lord and Savior.
Okay, I can understand that, but here's the thing. Okay, so I've seen with family members, without getting too specific, because my people from Florida and they like to turn the fuck up, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
I've seen these little domestic situations where whatever the cops show up, they hauled her ass to jail.
Yeah.
Because she was still being aggressive, and obviously nobody's victim, and did hit him first. So there are times where, women have to pay for
I've seen a woman go to jail for domestic
whooping
violence.
on people and stuff, but at the same time, it's like they just have an unfair advantage because they big and they strong, and they really be.
You mean men?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they could really just kick your ass.
They could, for sure.
They could kill you.
So they shouldn't put their hands on you. I just think there's not enough times where the woman goes to jail, or the woman Like,
You saying somebody should have put your ass in jail? Somebody should have put your
somebody
ass
should
in
have
jail.
hauled me to the fucking jailhouse. I should have been in a paddy wagon in the back, locked up.
Yeah. But it's also just kind of like, Andre says this all the time, that he doesn't really understand. He's been really upset with somebody. He didn't have to shake somebody up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He didn't have to walk out the room and just remove himself because he was that angry.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he always says he can't really see himself just balling up his fist and just
hitting a
like
woman.
full-blown kicking a chick's ass.
How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just...
And even still...
You're just enraged.
Even
and you
still, when I used to hit my ex, I wasn't like... I say I see red, but I wasn't so blacked out to the point where I would just hit anywhere. I always made sure not to hit him in the face. Okay, well, you got old Slapbox McGee over here. No. I never hit him in the face. You guys, we are laughing, but this is honestly a serious subject. Okay, if you have been a victim of domestic violence, please seek help. Get out of there.
Girl, you sound like a whole PSA.
I am.
Hey.
I am, because, honey, get out of there if you can. I know it's hard. He should have got his ass away from me, but he didn't.
He didn't.
And I don't know why. WAP.
Yeah. Okay.
WAP.
It was the WAP.
WAP. That's why he didn't. WAP.
But I do think it's very strange that there is a line that is crossable when it comes to men, too, because men will allow women
to hit them.
Do them little pats.
Yeah.
Because you ain't hurting.
Nothing.
She
just hurt me, y'all.
You ain't hurting nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and he's really showing you some mercy.
I was good for a hand over the full hand over the face.
You are a disrespectful
and
bitch.
Mush you out of my face. I love one of those.
Yeah.
Well, loved. Past tense.
I still do.
Oh,
I'm kidding. But then for women, same thing. There's just men who get overly aggressive and act like, yeah, I'm standing in your way. You really want to launch my ass out of the way. This is the only way that you can get me out of your face is by hurling me across the room. What are you talking about? This is just excessive force.
Get out of the way.
It's excessive force.
So do you think when they're like, oh, she had it coming, she was asking for it?
No, I don't know.
What do you think is going through a woman's mind? Okay, what's going through a woman's mind when she is hitting a man? Like, is she thinking nothing will happen to her? I feel like that's the consensus.
Yeah, probably.
That she's like, nothing will happen.
Yeah, I think that's...
One of my best friends.
It's not me. Whatever
it's
she's
not
about
her.
to say.
It's a man.
Okay. I said, bitch, what you about to say? I'm kidding.
Whatever it is, she did it. It's a man, and I happened to be present in the car at the scene of the crime.
Okay.
The scene of the DV. Mm-hmm. And the girl went to jail. All right. His girlfriend at the time, and he let her sit in jail.
Oh, I'm so nosy, bitch. I'm sitting here. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know who it is.
I do. Okay, go ahead.
She sat in jail for like 5 days, y'all. He did not bail her out because...
Hey, lesson learned, bitch. I'll never raise another hand again.
And he was miserable. He was fighting himself to not bail her out, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Also, she must have had WAP.
She probably had WAP.
But he was like miserable. I lived with him. Okay, this is gonna make it really obvious who I'm talking about if you know me, but
don't say that.
I did. I lived with him. No,
oh my God.
If you know me, you know who I've lived with. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway, he was miserable the whole time she was in there. He wanted to get her out of the clank, but
the clank. Aww.
He had to leave her in there, I guess, to teach her a lesson, but I don't know. I just think nobody needs to put their hands on anyone. You included.
Yeah, I agree. Because
women,
Andre is not with the shits.
We don't need to put our hands, no matter how upset we get, keep your hands, your foots, and your toots off of these niggas.
And all your belongings.
You ever bit a nigga before?
In the cabin. As we're taking, keep everything
arms and legs.
Your fucking
Have
self.
you ever bit a nigga?
No. What? Courtney, those fucking sharp ass teeth. Courtney, you are out of pocket.
I can't remember if I ever did bite a nigga, but
you're out of pocket. This is not supposed to. It's not comical.
It's not. I'm laughing at my honestly, own experiences.
Again, are they still together?
Who?
Vado and Tahiri.
I don't know. I haven't watched. I don't even want to find out because we're not at the end of marriage boot camp.
Right.
And I want to find out at the end when they give each other the rings.
Google it. I don't know. I don't know if they're still together.
I have a feeling she's not gonna leave him for that. She didn't press charges,
She's not gonna leave him for that.
so it would have to be for something else. But
I'm sorry if a nigga jack me up by my shirt collar. I'm not leaving my nigga neither.
I don't know if I would either.
And I'm not pressing charges.
Is that bad?
Is that bad?
Are
That's
we-
that subculture acceptance.
I kind of feel
That's
like
that shit.
it's bad. That don't mean come jacking me up if you listening.
He ain't press charges when I wailed off on him, so I'm not gonna press. Now, if you wail off on me, bitch, all
Yeah, I
bets
got
are
to
off.
go.
I got to put you under
If
the jail,
you
honey. Why would
wail-
you do that to me? First of all, if he wailed off on me,
I love that we
R.I.P.
keep saying that word.
it'd be over with for me.
Got a pistol.
Yeah, no.
You gonna shoot that nigga?
Huh?
You ain't gonna shoot that nigga?
If I'm alive
Whew.
after the wailing,
After the wailing.
that's all I'm saying. Somebody go, I mean,
Y'all, somebody wail on you, get the fuck out or kill that nigga. And I mean that
oh
shit.
God, we're gonna move on before she actually gets us into trouble. Podcast, no more, because you
Kill
know they
that
like to
man.
cancel people.
Kill him. He just,
Woo!
you wouldn't, never mind. Anyway, keep your hands off of each other.
Right. What's next, friend?
P,
Yeah.
this is we're talking about Zanique.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but yeah.
We ain't gonna spend too much time talking about Zanique because this was just ignorant.
Honestly, she's really adorable.
She's so cute.
Man, she's cute.
Yeah.
And the girl can wear any hair color.
And eye color, apparently.
Yeah, but I'm
She still
glad
have those icy
nope, she
eyes?
went back to her regular eyeball.
Thank God. Her mom?
No.
Her mom still has them?
Yeah, she's committed.
Wasn't she blind or something?
No, Zanique was going blind or something.
Oh my God.
Zanique said it ain't worth it, and she took them shits right out.
You guys, don't get your eye color changed to icy glacial blue in Honduras. Where did they go?
Africa. You see how much I know so much about it.
She loves them.
I
Okay,
love 'em.
Tell us.
So
What
Zanique
Zanique
was
did.
doing, I don't know, an interview or something, and they asked her about marriage because, you know, she's pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant, something like that.
Okay.
And they asked her about marriage, if she was going to get married, if she wanted to get married. And she brought up the fact that her boyfriend, baby daddy, he's really into the whole idea of marriage. And he's, you know, always talking about it and probably just bringing it up all the time because it's just what niggas do.
Yeah.
And she said that she wasn't really into it. Like, she wasn't really ready. She wasn't sure.
She wasn't
if
into marriage.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's pregnant.
Right. But she said she feels like marriage is an even bigger commitment than having a baby.
And why? Why
I
would...
don't know. I don't know why she said that. She was very like, you can tell the question just kind of caught her off guard. And she was really just like, I don't know. Like, it sounded like that was really the first time she really thought about it.
Wow. About marriage.
Not about marriage, but about being married or being married because of the baby or just the whole whatever.
The whole process
The whole
of
zhuzh.
the thing.
And of course I'm a smart ass. So I was like, well, bitch, if I had been watching T.I. and Tiny go round and
Fumble
round,
through.
I'd be like, bitch, I don't know about this marriage shit either.
Fumble,
it
bumble
looks
through.
hard, and it is hard. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
It is hard, even without all that extra shit, the infidelities and all of
Yeah.
that bullshit that may never happen to you. Trust me, there's worse shit.
There's such
Than
worse...
cheating.
Yo, I try to tell niggas that all the time. You
Yeah.
think cheating on me is the worst thing you can do to me? It's just not.
I'm kidding. No, it really is bad though. But it's not
It's
the
bad,
worst thing.
but it's not the worst thing you can do to
You're
me.
gonna, for a lifetime, you're gonna tackle so much worse.
Much larger things.
Anyways,
Anyway.
like a week later, I don't even know if it was a week later. I'm just
Okay.
talking.
Wait, first, do you think marriage is a bigger commitment than children?
Do I think babies are a bigger commitment? First of all, they're both commitments.
Right.
I think that marriage is supposed to be as big
Yeah.
a commitment.
Bigger.
I mean, not bigger because at some point your children become
Bigger than
adults
me.
and then they leave the house and your parenting is quite limited after that.
Yeah.
And your marriage is supposed to
going.
withstand that. So
Yeah.
I do understand what she was kind of trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think people kind of took it as like,
She don't give a fuck
she don't
about
think her
kids.
baby is a big enough
She
commitment.
don't give a fuck about her kids.
When really she might be looking at marriage like it is this monstrous commitment, and it is.
It is.
I don't know. I don't want to like judge the girl off
Don't
of, you know what
judge her.
I'm
I
saying?
mean, but don't judge her. But judge her a little bit.
Yeah, I'm judging her a little bit, but I'm just judging based off this one little thing that she said about it. And then
Right.
Tiny
We
comes
don't
to
know
her
her other
defense and it's
ideals.
just like, Tiny said, well, people can get divorced. And that's why she said that, basically. Like, marriages don't have to last. That's why babies are bigger commitments. But neither does parenting. Plenty shitty parents out here.
You can pawn that baby off to the grandpa.
Yeah.
And if
you can pawn that baby off to
if you got
anybody.
a grandparent as rich
There's a-
as T.I.,
Yeah.
I don't know how rich he is. Let me recant that. But
Well, let's just say.
I'm assuming he has a little bit of coint.
Yeah.
And Tiny, too. I mean, she's won
Coint.
a Grammy. So
Yeah, they got coins over there. But
I would pawn my baby off to one of them if I thought I couldn't take care.
yeah,
My grandmother has raised everyone's
there is no
children.
commitment that you can't kind of
Weasel
slip out
out
of. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just think that she just said something just being young, but it was just very interesting to see all the comments of how many people are not here for marriage. Bitch, they was in the comments.
People don't want to get, y'all don't want
Bitch,
to
they
get
was in the
married.
comments like,
Y'all don't want to get married.
yeah, okay, so like half the comments. Half the comments is, oh, these young girls, they're having babies, they don't want to get married. What happened to family? What happened to this? What happened to that? And then the other half
Fuck
of
the family. The family, you know I let the family in the house. The family fuck my husband. That's right.
They fuck my husband. Yeah. So then, so then the other half of the comments was, marriage ain't shit. It ain't nothing. It's overrated. All of those things. And it kind of made me sad because obviously I love marriage.
Obviously.
Oh my God. I love it so much. No, I just feel like just the whole family dynamic.
The
People are
sanctity of
just
family.
like, do away with it. Fuck it.
I don't
Man or not, I
understand
don't need
that.
it. Let me have my baby and live my life.
I don't, you know, I used to say that all the time when you would have these girls, I would see it a lot in college, where they would be dating this ain't shit nigga. They would date him for years and years and years and years. They would not leave this nigga. And then as soon as they had a baby by him, they would leave him. It would give them the strength they needed to walk out. And it was literally just because now they know he was going to be around forever.
Hello. That's exactly why. Once you have a baby with a nigga, you're not ever really leaving that
Yeah,
nigga.
they knew he was going to be around forever. But
I cannot play
They
the baby
cared
mama game.
not.
I could not.
about being married to him, they cared about having his kid.
Niggas do the same thing.
They do. They do the same thing.
Niggas will literally rather knock you up than to marry you because they can just knock you up and then just kind of have you
And
just
knock
be a baby
up
mama
everybody else too.
over here.
Knock up Jill, knock up Jane, knock up Jacquees.
All of them.
I don't have any children and I'm also not married, so I guess I'm not really qualified to speak on the subject, but
But are you like a stickler for being married before having a baby?
stickler?
I mean, would you prefer it that way?
I think at this age I would prefer it. Maybe if you'd caught me when I was 26,
Right.
I would have been like, no, just pop one in me.
Okay.
But I'm 30 and I just think that I should be looking for more serious commitments and not just baby daddies at this point in my life.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna just jump for joy about having a baby not married, but I wouldn't think it was the end of the world. But I would at this age like to be married. At least with somebody I knew I was gonna marry. But how can you ever tell, Lord?
You can't. It's all risky business, bitch.
It's all risky business.
Honestly. You just
So-
don't know what you're going to end up with.
You don't. And even if you are married, you could get divorced and then you're still a single mom. So like,
Yeah.
it's all risky. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah. And Tiny goes on to say, like, she wasn't married when she had Zanique, and Zanique had a good life, and she got a good life. And it's not to say that, it, you know.
Well, Tiny got married to T.I.
Yeah, but they were together for like 1,000 years before.
Yeah. Dating.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know? So they were like,
She still had like a father figure in her life, I guess. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's about? Like,
I don't know.
and he's a strict father figure.
I don't know. Listen, I just take my covenant
Hello.
with the Lord, with my Lord God. I take it very serious. And, you know, if you can find somebody to get on his knee and really promise
Forever.
forever
To stick it
his
out with you.
life everything.
Man, that's a long time.
You know what I'm saying? And then do it the right way. Like actually really commit, be a good husband
Really
and a
work.
good dad. Bitch, it's irreplaceable.
It is.
It is irreplaceable.
And the it's crazy because it's literally all of that. And I feel like the only thing that men of our generation talk about is like, man, you think you can fuck the same woman for the rest of your life? Like that
They
is
really
the
act
dumbest
like they're just like
thing.
losing out on so much cat.
It's all the same, basically,
I mean,
except for ours. Superior.
fucking superior bitch. Okay.
I get what she was saying, though. I really do. I understand what she was saying. I also feel like once you're okay, so
Pregnante.
once you're pregnant, I am pregante.
Pregnant.
Once you're pregnant and you've had your babe, and you've started to raise your babe,
Right.
never mind. I don't know where I was going now. Because in my mind, I was going through my point and it was stupid. And anyway, marriage is optional. So,
Yeah.
and babies are also optional, but you know where
Don't
I
get
was
us
going
started.
with that.
Yeah. We're not going to go there.
We're not going
We're
there.
not. I mean, I don't really feel like talking about Trump today.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about Trump. We can skip right over that.
Can we just get to our
Let's go right over to our letter. Trump, goodbye. We have nothing
it is hot.
for you.
It's unbearably hot.
Yeah, we're hot.
Hold on. Let me text my baby dad. Tell him come down here check the AC.
Please, Lord.
Cause I mean, bitch.
I would like to say though.
What?
Bubblegum in a dish. Mm-hmm. Where is the second stimulus?
Courtney, get your effects and get the hell out of my house. Get out.
That's what I would like to say, and that's all I'll say about it.
It's never coming.
I squandered my first stimulus.
It's never coming.
I didn't squander it. I spent it on something that I thought was a very good investment. And it turns out it wasn't the best investment for me. Anyway,
Not for you. I mean, we got some use out of it, no?
Did I get used personally?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
Not that I know of.
All right.
He's got plenty of you still using. So, for good friends, bad advice. Our letter comes all the way from Mulberry, Florida today. And who gonna read it? Me? You want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this AC.
She's trying to figure out the air because it's burning, you
Bitch,
guys.
it's boiling in here.
Okay, I'm gonna read our letter from Mulberry, Florida.
Ugh, Mulberry. There's nothing.
If you're
out
not from
there.
Florida, you won't even know what it is. But look it
He
up.
says it's on. Oh my,
Look it up.
a sweaty mess.
It's okay.
Woo.
It's 100. How many degrees is it today?
Bitch, I don't know. Let me get this little Ali booking.
Okay, first of all, what can you do with that thick ass book?
Look, it's working.
That's not working. Here, you can do it with my keyboard. Let me fan Portia really quick before I read the letter.
Oh my God.
She's hot, y'all.
Ah,
Is that getting it done?
thank you.
A little bit?
Give me this.
Is it getting it?
Yeah.
You can hear it creaking as it gets.
Read the letter, girl.
Okay, let me read. I was just trying to get you cool, bitch.
I appreciate you.
Okay, letter from Mulberry, Florida. It says, "Hey, Trouble. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
We're assuming it's a girl. We haven't even... Anyway.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, we did. I'm 23 and bisexual. Okay, fun, as most 23-year-olds are.
Fun.
And so I have a boyfriend, but we broke up for like 7 months, and I was dating this girl who's also bisexual.
More
And
fun.
recently, she called me to say that she has chlamydia, wow, and that I should get tested. Well, me and my boyfriend recently just had makeup sex before she called and told me this. So I got tested, and I have it now. I'm scared to tell my boyfriend because he doesn't know about the girl I was having sex with while we weren't together. Although he knows I'm bisexual, he doesn't really like it. Only when we have threesomes sometimes, of course. I know I have to tell him, but how should I go about doing so? Thanks. Well, bisexual from Mulberry, we're here to tell you what to do. Like,
Right.
Let me keep the letter pulled up because I feel like I'm going to have to reference some points in here.
Yeah.
So let's start with, why doesn't he like the fact that you're bisexual until he wants to have a threesome?
First and foremost, yeah.
Niggas are just raggedy.
Raggedy.
Of course they want to have threesomes. Of course they only want to have a bisexual bitch when they can have threesomes.
Right.
But I mean,
it's risky business.
it's risky business.
Because you could get left for a bit.
Get your bitch leaving you. And she
Yeah.
says they were broken up, but I just, I've been in these breakup situations where you still talking to your nigga
Yeah.
every day for 7 months.
That is, I don't know what kind of breakup that is. My breakups be real. I don't know what that shit is you over there doing. That wishy-washy shit.
I love a little muddy sitch.
Murky ass.
I love a little gray sitch.
Murky waters is what those are.
Okay, first of all, you have chlamydia.
Leave him. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
Don't get back together. Just
You
leave him
have
and
to
let him
tell
think
him-
he got it from somebody
You
else.
only have to tell him because you have chlamydia.
No,
Now,
but it's just what you got to do. You
What?
got to run up on him and say,
you gave me
I got
chlamydia. That's it.
you gave me chlamydia, and just wait and see what he say.
You have to.
Wait and see what he say.
I think that's honestly the best approach.
Pin it on him. For sure he's screwing somebody else.
You gave in 7 months. Bitch,
That's what they would do to us.
It has happened to me. It has happened to me.
That's what they would do to
You guys,
you.
someone called me on my telephone with my telephone number and said, hey,
It's risky though because you didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
So what if she say it to him and he ain't got it?
He's
gonna have it.
He probably hasn't gotten tested. You know why? Because niggas don't get tested. Niggas, when their bitches get tested, they feel like that's enough reason to not go get tested.
So this is what you do, right? Is you go and you get your stuff right. Get your antibiotics.
Get your auntie.
I don't know.
Penicillin.
Whatever you got to get.
They give you the antibiotic anyway when you get tested, whether you have it or not. Don't ask me how I know that.
Okay. But do they give you extra?
No.
Oh, damn.
You gonna try to put it in his drink.
No, I was just going to say like, I don't know.
What?
I feel like if I came home and told my man, I have chlamydia, you gave me chlamydia, and he was just like cheating, or I thought he was cheating, or we were broken up, whatever, and I just gave him the antibiotics, I feel like he would just take them without
Any.
He would just
I
take
think
them
he
whether
would.
getting tested.
He would.
So whether he had it or not.
Because like I said.
First of all, let us not sit up here and tell you how to lie and manipulate this man.
No, do it.
The honest thing to do would be to tell him that you have chlamydia and
You don't
just
have
say,
to tell him who you were sleeping with.
who fucking cares? They were broken up.
Exactly. You don't have to tell him you were having a bisexual tryst and that you got chlamydia from scissoring with your bisexual
I just want to let
girlfriend.
y'all know the first time Courtney read me this letter, the first thing that I asked was, well, how'd she get it? Because I'm just not well versed in lesbianism.
I
And
am. Not
scissoring-
because I've had lesbian sex,
Wow.
but I watch lesbian porn all the time.
Okay. Scissoring completely just like I didn't even consider you can just scissor a bitch.
Can you get it from
and then
scissoring
get-
though?
I don't know.
Because its bodily fluids are
Maybe
definitely
she got it from
being
the strap. That doesn't make any. Well, I don't know. I
Plastic
don't know. I
ass.
don't get it. I don't understand it.
Well, she's got it. Have you had sex with anyone else bisexual from Florida? Have you? Because if so, you may have gotten it from them. But
Honestly, I think that, you know what? The best thing to do is just tell him.
Tell
because
him.
y'all was broken up.
He probably had something.
He
too.
could have easily given it to you.
Is chlamydia one of those ones that shows signs in females but not males?
No. Chlamydia is one of those that doesn't show in females.
It doesn't.
Niggas be knowing they got stuff.
You could live with it forever and it can ruin your fucking uterus.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
My God. You got to tell the man.
You got to tell him. And then
I'm
when
sure
he gets
he's
mad at
had-
you, just say, mind your own fuckhole. We were broken up.
We're broken the fuck up. I'm
You-
sure he's had some type of disease before because I Name a man that ain't.
Honestly, I don't blame you. If I was scissoring, I wouldn't expect chlamydia.
I wouldn't either. All I would expect is multiple orgasms.
I wouldn't expect chlamydia. So, I mean, you live and you learn. It's not
It's not the end of the world.
You can get rid of it. No, he don't like it, but he knew he was dealing with a fluid ass bitch when he got with you.
Right.
And just also, I don't know, how do you protect yourself from STDs while scissoring? This whole thing
You
is just
can't unless you put plastic wrap.
Courtney.
Can you put plastic wrap on your vagina?
I just don't know.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper. I just don't know.
Yeah. You just tell him. Just say, look at here, brother. I had sex with a bitch without you. Don't care if you're jealous or not. She gave me the clap.
Yeah.
I got rid of it. You need to get checked because I fucked you and I fucked you good. And I could have passed that clap off right to
Wow.
you. So
Okay.
if you want to walk around with the clap, be my fucking guest.
Yeah.
But I've gotten it cured and I won't have sex with you until you get it cured.
Yeah.
Does that sound? I hope you wrote that down.
Yeah. That was a lot of information.
I think you just tell them. I don't know. I'm not scared to tell niggas nothing though. So I just tell niggas whatever. Gets me into lots of predicaments.
It does.
But they need to fucking know.
They need to know.
God damn it. And I'm tired of sugarcoating shit for these niggas. What they fucking... They're so fragile. If a nigga... The nigga who called me and told me that he had chlamydia, he wasn't like dancing around it. He didn't care if I thought he fucked somebody
Right.
else.
He just said it.
Look, Courtney, I have chlamydia.
I got it.
I love bread.
I got it from a white girl's mouth in Miami. Which also...
What?
I said, I don't know enough about STDs.
Me either. What was sex ed teaching us?
Not enough.
Well, they don't.
You were clean, so.
I was clean, baby.
So, I
they
mean,
don't
I'm happy
dance
for
around
you.
it. And also, I was like, how do you think I would have? He thought I gave it to him. I said, how do you think I would have gave it to you? Haven't had sex with anyone.
See, that was just his way of just letting you know.
that he had it.
And he got it after you. That was so stupid.
That was stupid. He risked it
Y'all,
for the
Courtney,
biscuit.
tell me all her business. Don't think that if you ever told her anything, especially if you had ever been her nigga before, that I don't know about it, and vice versa.
That's how best friends are supposed to be.
You know?
No?
Yeah, I know you had chlamydia. I know my girl. She dodged it.
I dodged it like a fucking bullet, okay? I said, yeah. Dipped and dodged right under that chlamydia.
Yeah.
Right under the clap. You just got to tell him, girl.
Just tell them.
Anything to add? All right. No, she's got
No,
nothing.
stock up on saran wrap if you want to keep scissoring. I'm kidding.
Parchment
I don't know
paper.
if that's what they do.
Aluminum foil. Use a strap. Don't scissor. I don't agree with that. If I'm going to have lesbian sex, it's going to be a scissor.
It's going to be filthy.
But I heard they don't really do that. We're getting off topic.
I think they might.
I've talked to many lesbians.
Okay.
They told me they don't scissor.
I have a ton of respect for all my lesbian sisters because let me just tell you how I cannot commit to eating cat
Ooh,
every
child.
day. I can't do it. One, I'm too lazy.
I'm too lazy.
Lesbians probably look at us like they don't know how we do it. Just got dick in their face all the time.
But you don't have to put your tongue inside. You don't have to put
You
your
don't
tongue
have to put
inside,
your tongue
a, vagina
inside a
either.
vagina either.
And I wish you guys wouldn't, to be honest.
Honestly, stay out of that hole. You're missing the mark.
Only put your finger in there. Fingers only.
Again, mom, dad.
Your daughter's a sexual deviant.
No, I'm not. Don't watch my podcast.
Your daughter's a sexual deviant.
I lightweight don't even want my siblings to watch this.
Oh, now, if anyone doesn't need to, they don't need to. My mom
Why?
will watch this, but my mom probably knows all these things about me.
Why?
Because you're their little sister. They don't want to hear you talk about...
They don't care, bitch. I'm grown.
You're grown for your parents, too.
Different. different. You were never grown to your parents. But yeah, lesbians are made of steel. One,
Titanium.
women are fucking needy.
As hell.
They need things. Niggas are needy too.
As hell.
Just different. Women just...
Cry.
I know I'm needy ass, bitch. I be needing stuff. I need hugs.
I didn't know I was needy until quarantine.
I need love and affection.
Bitch, I just found
Cat
out.
ate.
Yeah.
You know?
I just found out I was needy, and it has put me into a spiral.
You just found out?
Yes.
I think I didn't know that you were. I don't know if I knew that.
Spiraling right now.
You know I was needy, right?
I knew you were needy. Who doesn't know you're needy?
Whatever. But yeah, I mean, shout out to all our lesbian friends because
You eat those cats and you take names. Eating cats.
they're probably really looking dicks like, ew. Like, they're
I love 'em.
disgusting.
I love penises. The way they look, the way they feel.
The way they look. They don't all look great. Just like all
I've
vaginas
gotten
don't look
good
great.
luck.
Some pussy look like sad old men.
I think I've had good luck with my penises.
Have you?
Yeah, I had some.
Ooh,
really,
shout out to y'all. I know who she talking
I
about.
had some really nice
I don't
shafts in my day. You
Ew.
know exactly what
I do know.
She's probably seen them. No, probably there.
God.
No, probably. Okay, she's seen
Again,
them.
Andre, don't watch my podcast.
Oh my God, Andre. Sorry.
I love
she
you.
hasn't seen him. She loves you and your shaft only.
Courtney never shows me dick pics. Never.
Stop sending them to me and I wouldn't show them.
Yeah.
Fucking dictors. Anyway,
Do you save them?
no.
Yeah, don't.
I've saved the ones that I've taken.
Okay. I'm late in the game, bitch. I just need to start whipping my phone out and taking pictures.
Absolutely.
No, it's not necessary.
It's necessary.
It's really not.
What about when you want to
We want to what?
tickle your pickle?
I don't tickle my pickle.
She is a saint, y'all.
I don't tickle my pickle. One, there's a toddler in here. We're married and we live together. When would I have time to tickle my pickle? Bitch,
I guess
if
you wouldn't.
I'm trying every single day. I'm dodging legacy every minute of the day just
That's
so we
true.
can have some sex.
That's true.
We're having bathroom sex, quiet
The
sex,
best
closet
kind.
sex. I know.
Oh, closet sex.
Quiet sex is no fun though.
No, it's not.
You know?
It's not.
A lot of fun.
And when I watch porn, oh my God, so many things.
How do
coming
we
out of
get
my
on
brain.
this?
When I watch porn, if I can't hear the sound, there's no need.
Really? I can just DJ with just my imagination.
I can,
A real
but
creative biatch.
I can, but if I'm gonna be watching porn, I want to hear.
First of all, it's sinful.
I know.
That porn is sinful. You got to get that off your spirits.
What I watch porn of myself too.
Okay, well that's
Sometimes
fine.
I do it to my own photos.
Courtney, your mother.
Hey, Ma.
Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable.
I live to make Portia uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's get away from Mulberry because she has taken us into a whole different direction.
Mulberry.
It's everyone's favorite time of the day. Florida fucking man.
Florida man.
This week, we've got a rebel rouser for you.
Yeah.
Florida man, Republican sheriff,
It's goddamn
Daryl
Republicans.
Daniels. He's a Republican. He's a black Republican.
Get into it.
Get into it. Is facing charges for setting his mistress up to be arrested after she confessed his affair to his wife. I says, good on you, Daryl.
What?
So basically, he was fucking this lady who worked for him for 6 years.
Trash.
Such a long time. I had a relationship that lasted
That is
6 years.
so.
That's a long
It's a
time.
long time to be a side bitch.
Woo. She got fed the fuck up.
Yeah.
She told that wiferton, I bet you, it was just like mine. I bet you she found out he was fucking another bitch and told the wife.
I bet you.
Because if you've been faithful as a side bitch for 6 years, you're not going to ruin it just because you're mad. He had to be fucking someone else.
So what happened? Yeah, the side bitch found out
That she...
there was a side
another
squared, and she got pissed and
She got
told that
pissed.
wife.
Told his wife. So he called her to meet up at their usual spot. Brought his wife, had his wife in tow to record. I don't fucking know why. I don't know what he told this wife to make her believe, like, come record this lady. She's got it out for me.
Yeah.
Tried to get the lady fucking arrested. The sheriff, using his power.
Frame her.
Frame his mistress, okay? Using his power to get this lady locked up. Anyway, it didn't work. And now he's the one who's fucking him.
Now he's on the shade room.
He's facing charges.
Black Republican.
And y'all, it's re-election year. They got to re-elect the sheriff. And his wife divorced him.
If it's Florida, they will probably reelect him.
Will. If it's black Florida, like they all love Bill Clinton just because he got head in the White House.
Yeah.
Even though he was a deviant and fucking wrote all these terrible policies. Black people love him because he got head in the White House. Yeah. He was cheating on his wife, which is so terrible, black people. Why are we this way?
Why are we like this?
But it's re-election year. His wife divorced him once she found out the malarkey was going on. Yeah. And I don't know. For the most part, when women call me to tell me things are going on, I'm privy to believe at least some of what they say because, like, they don't really have a need to call you. Barbara, meet Shirley. They don't really have a reason to call you. They don't. I actually had a bitch call me one time. Okay, tell us. Because it was just the weirdest fucking thing. Mm-hmm. She called me because she thought this fool lied and said that he was taking his mom on vacation. She's just a sorry ass lie. Say he was taking his mom on vacation and took me on vacation. To where? Somewhere beautiful. What was the destination he took his mom? Somewhere where moms don't go on vacation with their sons. Somewhere you don't take your mama. And she looked on the gram and saw that it was me. Oh my God. And said, bitch, that was supposed to be my trip. I actually saw in the text message. She literally said that. That was supposed to be. And then while I was on the trip, she sent me a message on Instagram. Cursing you? Cursing me, bitch. Oh my God. Full of screenshots. I said, well, sis, how the fuck was I supposed to know this was supposed to be your trip? Which it wasn't, bitch. Giving you inflammation. I've actually never, ever been in a situation where I caught, or not that I caught a man, but if the guy that I was dealing with, if he had like a situation on the side, they always hated my guts. Me too. Like, I'm supposed to know. Me too. Who the fuck you are. Why don't you hate that raggedy ass? Hate that raggedy ass nigga. Nigga. They always hate you. What do you hate me for? What did I do? I was here before you. They hate you because he won't leave you for them. Okay, well. Well, I too wish he would leave and stop cheating on me. A very slump setup. I don't know what to tell you. A slumply set up WAP is what you have. No, niggas just ain't shit. That's it. He's not going to leave me. It's not my fault. Never. I wish he would stop cheating on me. I'm talking like this is present day. I wish. You were talking like it's happening right now. It's not happening. No one's cheating on me, y'all. Right. But they always are mad at you. Just like this wife was clearly mad at, the lady's name is Sierra Smith, the mistress. Okay. She was mad at Sierra and was going to record her getting arrested so she could probably get fired from her job too. Because she clearly works for the sheriff department. None of the story just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Even the headline is just like a little confusing. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's Florida, so. Anything goes. Anything goes. We hope you get some clarity and get reelected, I guess, Daryl, but. No, we don't. Go to hell, Daryl. Okay? Go to fucking hell, Daryl. Go to hell, Daryl. I keep getting these random calls from these numbers all day long. Who is this? I don't know. Leave a message. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, that's our show. It's hotter than a motherfucker. You know? We persevered, even though the computer kept stopping. We persevered. We perspired. We perspired. Bitch. Talk about cat sweat. Ooh, and I'm wearing swishy sweatpants. She's wearing like those where they make the noise, the little noisy pants, little windbreaker joints. Windbreaker pants. I'm so hot. We're getting out of here. Thanks for listening to. I hope this don't get me in trouble. It might though. This one might actually get us in trouble. P. Get ready for the backlash. Who gonna check me? Boo. Follow us on all of our social medias. Instagram at ThisisTRBL. This is Trouble. Email us. We want to hear your stories. We want to give you guys all the advice. This is Trouble, TRBL at gmail.com. What other handles do we have? Follow our individual handles. At iPopsha on Instagram. IPOPSHA. And at the Courtney Allen, TheCourtneyaLlen on Instagram. Oh, wow. And this episode was sponsored yet again by the husband extraordinaire because he also gave us another camera. So, you guys, we're going to have this shit down by episode 3, okay? Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. All right. Stay cool. Bye, hoes. Stay COVID free. We're out of here. Bye.